Wait! Plan B! This is for everyone you've killed! England murderer!
Hold your fire! This man isn't black!
What? It's Commander Trump!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a hot topic that's been buzzing around the community: the problem with the Dragonball supervillains. Remember the chills we got from Frieza, the strategic genius of Cell, and the chaotic madness of Majin Buu? Why don't we feel the same about the Dragonball supervillains? Stick around as we dissect what went wrong and how it could have been so much better, man. Let's start off by reminiscing about the legends. Frieza, the emperor of the universe, a tyrant whose name struck fear. His introduction was a masterclass in building dread. We saw his power through the devastation he caused, the way he crushed Vegeta's spirit, and how our hero struggled just to survive against his subordinates like Zarbon and the Ginyu Force. By the time Goku fought Frieza, we knew that we were witnessing an epic showdown. Next up, we have Cell, a bioengineered nightmare. Cell's saga wasn't just about his final form, it was a journey. We watched in horror as he absorbed Emerald 17 and 18, growing stronger and more terrifying. The battles against Imperfect Cell were intense, showcasing the Z-Fighter's desperate attempts to stop his evolution. The build-up to Gohan's eventual clash of Perfect Cell was also nothing short of legendary. Then there is Majin Buu, a seemingly playful yet horrifying powerful entity. Buu's arc was filled with twists and turns. We had side villains like Babidi and Dabura, each playing a crucial role in setting the stage. Buu's various forms, from the innocent Fat Buu to the pure evil Kid Buu, kept us on our toes, constantly raising the stakes. Now let's shift gears into dragonballsuper. Beerus, the god of destruction. While his introduction was grand and his power immense, he didn't quite fit the mold of a traditional villain. He became more of an ally, lacking the sustained threat that made the busy villain so memorable. Golden Frieza, a blast from the past. While nostalgic, his return felt like a rehash rather than a fresh threat. The Frieza we feared in DBZ was undefeatable. Here he was swiftly dealt with. Yo, that 1-inch punch from Goku was crazy, bro. Now Goku Black and Zamasu, arguably the best villains in Super, but still flawed. Their motivations were complex and their saga had high stakes. However, the constant timeline hopping and confusing plot twists diluted their impact. We like those crucial side villains to hype up their menace, bro. The stoic powerhouse. Sure, he's strong, but his lack of personality and backstory left much to be desired. Unlike Frieza or Cell, we didn't see our hero struggle against underlings before facing Jiren. It was just straight to the top, missing the gradual build-up of tension. One of the biggest issues with Super's villains is the lack of side villains. Remember the Saiyan saga introduced Nappa and the Cybermen before Vegeta stepped in. Each fight increased the tension, making Vegeta's arrival all the more terrifying. In DBZ, the side villains weren't just cannon fodder, they were essential in showcasing the main villain's power. The Ginyu Force made Frieza's dominance clear, and with 19 and 20 set the stage for Cell. And Spopovich and Yamu and the Buu saga played their parts in building suspense. In Super, we rarely see this tiered approach. The heroes often jump straight to the final boss, missing those intermediary struggles that build anticipation and depth. The Tournament of Power, while exciting, drew dozens of fighters at us without the same level of emotional investment, emotional stakes, and personal connections. Another crucial element missing in Super's villains is the emotional stakes. Frieza wasn't just powerful, he was a personal enemy for Vegeta, a tyrant who destroyed Goku's people. Cell threatened the very future of Earth, with every Z-Fighter having a stake in his defeat. Majin Buu brought the fight to the hero's doorstep, turning friends into enemies. In Super, the emotional connections felt weaker. Goku Black had potential with his twisted version of Goku, but the narrative complexity often overshadowed the personal vendettas. Jiren was strong, no emotional grudge or emotional depth. So what could dragonballsuper have done differently? More focus on the side villains. Imagine if Goku and Vegeta had to fight through a series of powerful foes before reaching Jiren. Each battle could raise the stakes, showcasing Jiren's dominance through the defeat of his subordinates. Secondly, deeper emotional connections. Give us villains that challenge our heroes, not just physically but emotionally. Villains that attack their values, their loved ones, their very reasons for fighting. Finally, clear and compelling motivations. The best villains aren't just powerful, they have clear, often relatable motives. Whether it's Frieza's tyranny, Cell's quest for perfection, or Buu's chaotic nature, These motives make the villains more memorable and their defeats more satisfying. So in conclusion, Dragonball Super has given us incredible fights and unforgettable moments, but the villains could have been much more. What do you think? Did Dragonball Super's villains live up to the legacy of DBZ? Let me know in the comments below.
Power levels! Super Saiyans! And you! Shin Kiko! Oh, that's a Dora! Upstart Triclops bitch!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a topic that's been on the minds of many fans for many years: the problem with the underutilization of supporting characters in Dragonball. We are talking about Tien, Yamcha, Krillen, Master Roshi and many more. But have they truly been given the spotlight they deserve? Probably not, but let's find out. Dragonball started as an adventure series where every character brought something unique to the table. Goku was the heart of the show, but it was the supporting cast that made the journey most memorable. From Tien's intense battles to Yamcha's iconic Wolfang Fist and Krillen's tactical genius, each character had a defining role. But as the series progressed, things began to change. Remember when Tien was one of the most formidable opponents that Goku has ever faced in the martial arts tournament? Or when Yamcha was a desert bandit who gave Goku a run for his money? These characters weren't just sidekicks, they were warriors in their own right. Fast forward to Dragonball Z and we see a shift. The Saiyan saga brought a new level of power and threats, and our beloved supporting characters started to fall behind. While Goku and the other Saiyans were getting stronger, characters like Tien, Yamcha and Krillen were left to pick up the pieces. Tien's brave stand against Nappa was one of the most heroic moments in the series, but it also highlighted the gap in power levels. And Yamcha, well, we all know how that turned out. Krillen had his moments, especially during the Frieza saga, but even he was eventually overshadowed by the Saiyans' rapid growth. The series started focusing more on Goku and Vegeta and the other Saiyans, leaving our F-born heroes in the dust. Let us not forget Master Roshi. The Turtle Helmet was Goku's first martial arts master, and his influence is undeniable. But for a long time, Roshi was sidelined as comic relief. That is until Dragonball Super's Tournament of Power. Roshi's return to the battlefield was epic. He showed his wisdom, experience, and surprising power. It was a reminder of what these supporting characters can bring to the table when given the chance. But was it little too late? Let's break down the potential of these characters. Tien, with his disciplined training and unique techniques like the Tri-Beam, has always been a force to be reckoned with. Imagine if Tien had been given a chance to train with the gods or learn new techniques. He could be a significant player. Yamcha, despite being a butt of many jokes, is a skilled martial artist. His spirit ball technique and Wolfang Fist are iconic. If Yamcha had only continued to evolve, he could have been a formidable ally, especially with his cunning and adaptability. He's not just Goku's best friend, he's a strategic genius. Krillen's Distracted Disc is one of the most powerful moves in the series, capable of cutting through almost anything. Imagine if Krillen had been given more opportunities to shine and develop new techniques. So where do we go from here? Dragonball Super has given us glimpses of what these characters can do, but it's not enough. The series needs to balance the spotlight between Goku and the supporting cast. Giving these characters meaningful arcs and development would not only honor their legacy, but also enrich the story. Imagine a storyline where Tien, Yamcha and Krillen team up for a critical mission, showcasing their growth and teamwork. Or an arc where Master Roshi mentors the next generation of warriors, passing on his wisdom and techniques. The underutilization of supporting characters in Dragonball is a missed opportunity. These characters have a rich history and untapped potential that could bring fresh dynamics to the series. It's time for Dragonball to give Tien, Yamcha, Krillen, Master Roshi, and the others the recognition and development they deserve. Like our boy Piccolo, man, look at him. Our boy is now orange. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the hottest topics in the Dragonball community: the new transformations in Dragonball Super. How are they, game changers or just flashy gimmicks? We're about to break down the good, the bad, and everything in between. And hey, if you love Super Saiyan God as much as I do, you are so in for such a treat, man. So stick around because you might learn some shit. First, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Remember when Goku first transformed into a Super Saiyan on planet Namek? That was the moment that shook the anime world. The rage, the power, the golden hair is iconic. Super Saiyan 1 wasn't just a transformation, it was a turning point in the series. Then came Super Saiyan 2. Gohan's ultimate transformation during the Cell Saga was another epic moment. The electricity, the sheer power boost, it felt like a natural evolution of the Super Saiyan form. And let's not forget Super Saiyan 3. It didn't get as much screen time as the others, but those flowing golden locks and monstrous power were unforgettable. Till this day, his fight against Rudigan goes crazy, man. Now fast forward to dragonballsuper and the introduction of Super Saiyan God. Personally, I love this transformation. The sleek red hair and the aura give it a divine, otherworldly feel. Super Saiyan God was a refreshing change from the bulkier, more aggressive transformations of the past. It brought a sense of elegance and mystique, showing us that power doesn't always have to be about brute strength. Plus, it set the stage for the entire Gods of Destruction and Multiverse Saga, expanding the Dragon Ball universe in ways we have never imagined. Then we got to Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, which is essentially Super Saiyan God with the power of a Super Saiyan. The blue hair and the aura look cool, and it's undoubtedly powerful. But here's the thing, did it really bring anything new to the table? Some fans argue that it's just a recolor of Super Saiyan God, which I think is true, man. It felt like a middle ground between the divine power of Super Saiyan God and the raw power of traditional Super Saiyan forms. While it had its moments, it felt like a rehash rather than an evolution. It's basically Super Saiyan, but blue. That's it. I don't know what to say about that. Then let's talk about Ultra Instinct. This transformation, or rather a state of being, is fascinating. It's not just about raw power, but mastery over the body's movement, acting without thinking. The concept is brilliant, and Goku's fight against Jiren was spectacular. The visual design, the white hair and the shimmering aura, it's stunning. However, its rarity and the difficulty in mastering it make it almost feel too exclusive, almost unattainable. It's an incredible concept, but it raises the question, where do you go from here? Is there a power ceiling, and have we hit it? Now let's address the elephant in the room. Are these transformations just cash grabs? Dragon Ball Super has introduced a slew of transformations, and while each has its own merits, the rapid succession and sometimes superficial differences make it feel like a marketing strategy. Remember the days when a transformation was a significant event, years in the making? Now it feels like we get a new form every few arcs, man. Another issue is the diminishing returns. With each new form, the previous ones lose their significance. Super Saiyan 1 and 2 were instrumental, but now they seem almost trivial compared to the godly transformations. There's also the question of stakes. If Goku and Vegeta can keep leveling up infinitely, where's the tension? Where's the struggle that we loved in the original series? But it's not all bad. These transformations have kept the series fresh and exciting. They've introduced us to new characters, the designs are visually stunning, and the battles are more intense than ever. Plus, they've given us plenty of material to debate and discuss, keeping the Dragon Ball community alive and vibrant. So, are the new transformations in Dragon Ball Super a hit or miss? It's a bit of both, to be honest. While these forms feel like they're chasing trends, others bring genuinely innovative concepts to the table. What do you think? Are you a fan of the new transformations, or do you miss the simplicity of the original Super Saiyan forms? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit a like and subscribe and share for more Dragon Ball content. Until next time, stay super. Also, remember, your support keeps the channel going, so hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things Dragon Ball. And hey, thanks for watching. Alright guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, peace.